In my business, you see a lot of things: old swords, vintage guitars, championship rings, you name it. But every once in a while, something comes through that door that's more than just an old item. It's a piece of history, a legend. And when it comes to coins, there's one that stands out above almost all others. It's the 1943 copper penny. People come into the shop all the time thinking they've got one. They pull out a coin, eyes wide, dreaming of a huge payday. Most of the time, it's not the real deal. But the dream is what keeps people looking. A tiny piece of copper that tells a massive story about history, war, a simple mistake that created a fortune. Most people think a penny is just a penny, worth 1 cent, right? To understand why the 1943 copper penny matters, you have to look at what came before it. Since 1909, the Lincoln cent marked Lincoln's centennial. These were bronze, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. That copper gave the penny its distinct reddish-brown color. Dependable, familiar. Year after year, the mint cranked out billions. Lincoln on the front, wheat on the back. From 1909 to 1942, the recipe never changed. It powered everyday life: candy, newspapers, phone calls. Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Everyone knew the copper cent. As reliable as the sun rising in the east. Sheets became planchets. Planchets cleaned, heated, and struck under immense pressure. A well-oiled machine, until the world changed. That consistency set the stage for 1943 to be so abnormal. December 7, 1941. Everything changed. America shifted to a war footing. Factories turned to war. Women joined the lines. Rosie the Riveter. Steel, nickel, copper, all critical. Copper was vital for ammunition, wiring, ships, and tanks. The nation rationed and scraped for every ounce. Households gave up metal for victory. The mint's copper cents came under scrutiny. Copper for pennies looked wasteful, even unpatriotic. The penny had to change, fast. Scientists tried metals, plastics, even glass. It had to be cheap, durable, and not confused with a dime. Pressure mounted. Soldiers' needs trumped tradition. In late 1942, Congress authorized a new composition. The copper era was paused. The solution? Zinc-coated steel. In 1943, pennies turned silvery gray. Freshly bright, then quickly corroded. People were confused. Was it a dime? For 1 year, over 1 billion were struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Magnetic, bad news for vending machines. Rejections everywhere. The zinc wore off. Moisture exposed steel to rust. Ugly, short-lived, and unpopular. Rumors swirled, none of them true. By 1944, copper returned. Recycled brass shell casings fed the presses. The Steely was retired, and many were destroyed. Ironically, a pristine steel cent is still a prize today. Here's where it gets interesting. Massive factories, giant machines, bins of planchets. The plan: clear copper, load steel for 1943. But a few copper planchets were left behind, likely stuck in tote bins and mixed into the new run. The machines didn't know the difference. Under immense pressure, copper cents dated 1943 were struck. A complete accident, an industrial oversight. Out of over 1 billion pennies, only a handful were the wrong metal. No one noticed. They shipped with ordinary steel cents. They entered circulation, then vanished into everyday life. For years they were myth and rumor, officially denied. Then one by one they surfaced, igniting a frenzy. A single mistake became one of America's most coveted coins. The first finds weren't by experts. They were by everyday people. In 1947, Don Lutz Jr. got a strange penny in his cafeteria change. A collector, he saw it was copper, not steel. The Treasury said it was impossible. No copper cents in 1943. He kept it quietly for over 70 years. In 2019, it sold for over $200,000. In 1976, Kenneth Wing owned a 1943 D copper cent. He donated it to the Smithsonian, now preserved forever. Proof the error touched multiple mints, deepening the legend. These finds are stories of chance, luck, and sharp eyes. Experts think only 10 to 15 are confirmed today. But what about the ones still hidden? That question keeps millions searching. Think you found one? First, breathe. The odds are against you. Fakes are common, especially altered 1948s. Forgers file the 8 to look like a 3. Under a loupe, the 3 often looks thin or wrong. Others copper plate a common steel 1943. Use a magnet. Real copper is not magnetic. Steel is. If it sticks, it's copper-plated steel. Worthless. A genuine copper 1943 will not react. This weeds out 99% of fakes. Next, weigh it. Real copper is about 3.11 grams. Steel is around 2.7. Then, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Only a certified slab tells you it's the real deal. The price of a mistake. Supply is microscopic, maybe a dozen known, against billions of regular cents, one of the rarest US coins. Demand is enormous. Collectors dream of it. War, a government mistake, the thrill of the hunt. When one appears, it's a headline event. Condition and mint mark drive the price. Most are Philadelphia, a unique 1943D sold for 7 figures. An S is ultra rare. Prices climbed from thousands to hundreds of thousands and beyond. Even lesser grades fetch life-changing sums. People pay for the story, a tangible artifact of history. Owning one is a badge of honor, the masterpiece born from a mistake. 80 years later, the hunt is alive. The story passes down and spreads online. Each headline sends a new wave-checking change. A modern treasure hunt for a ghost of a chance. If a kid could find one, anything's possible. No map or detector required, just a jar and some knowledge. It democratizes the hunt. Anyone, anywhere, anytime. From attic cans to checkout counters, it could appear anywhere. Chance keeps the legend alive. We see the hope daily, and we always check. The one time you don't could be the find of a lifetime. The legend says, look closer, know your history. Check the date. The thrill is in the looking.